Hi everyone, welcome to part 3 of finding my wedding gown. If you've liked my 2 other episodes, I hope you enjoy this one as well. Without further ado, let's jump into trying on a bunch of gowns. I think I'm going to do 8 in this appointment, so here we go. Dress number 1 is very classic, basically similar to what I've been trying at the other 2 stores in the other episodes. I love the mesh detail at the front, and this is an A-line dress, and of course there are pockets as well. I do like satin material I am finding, and how it kind of just sits on my body, and when you fluff the train there's a little bit of more drama to it. And again, the sample size isn't my size, so you can see there is another piece of cloth to help hold the dress together. Also, this one, I do like the buttons as well. It is along the train, similar to some other ones. I do think this style is very flattering to my body, so it's definitely up there, like probably top 3, and also on the safe side in terms of designs. Dress number 2 was way too small for me in terms of sample size, but as you can see, the back has this corset ribbon going on. It wasn't my favorite because overall this dress was a little bit too plain for me. I definitely want something a little bit more dramatic for my wedding day. The material was really nice. It did kind of have like the silky drapeness to it. I think overall there just isn't anything in particular that I love about this dress. Like, it is nice in a sense where I could see myself wearing this at a bridal shower, of course much shorter, but other than that I don't feel like this is ceremony or reception worthy for myself. Dress number 3 had a lot more detail, and this was definitely one of my favorites, top 3. There was a lot more going on here. The neckline is so gorgeous. The back of the dress is like sort of low. The bodice has some nice lace and some glitter on it that kind of transcends into the bottom portion of the dress without going too far. I think that's very flattering for my waist and my body shape in particular. This dress is really nice. I would like to find something similar to this with more of an A-line poofy silhouette. Dress number 4 is quite interesting. The design of it to me, actually, with the very narrow or short waistline. It kind of looks like lingerie to me. I don't know why. I think that's mainly it. It just kind of gives off that baby doll aesthetic. The back of the dress, I thought I didn't mind the mesh since it's a summer wedding, but I realized I don't really like those beads that are floating at the back in the middle. And you can tell this one is a smaller sample size, so it's not fitting me that well, so I couldn't button that up. But do you guys see that baby doll lingerie aesthetic too, or is that just me? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. So I know these dresses are samples and have probably been worn a dozen times by multiple people, but after seeing this on one of the dresses, it really made me rethink of the kind of material that I would like for my wedding dress, because the last thing I want is to snatch my dress on something and create this kind of thing, and I don't want to worry about something like that on my wedding day. Dress 5 is definitely in my top 3. Although the sample size is way too small, so it's a little bit harder to visualize what it would look like, especially in the bust area. They are way too squished up there right now. But I do love the low back and the glitter that is all over this dress. I felt so young and whimsical and just so happy from it. So that's all I pretty much have to say about this dress. Like, it does make me happy, but I do still feel like it's missing a little bit of something, but I'm not sure what. Perhaps a longer train or something like that. And here's me with a small veil just to see how everything looks together. I think overall it would really help if I had this in my actual size, because I can't really picture what the bust would actually look like if it was more fitted or just kind of like floating over my bust. Dress 6 was very nice on my body too. I think The A-line and this kind of V shape is just a lot more flattering than other designs. Although I do feel like this specific dress did age me a little bit. The lace on this is not my favorite. I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's kind of just under the tulle and a little bit all over, so there isn't like a nice gradation or something that is the star of the show. This one is a little bit too big for me, so it does look a little bit wonky where the straps and the bust are, but either way, I do think this dress is a classic and can't go wrong with it. But I will keep looking to find something a little bit more special. So this is the second last dress that I am trying on, and I do think this is probably in the top 3 as well. It just looks a lot more flattering, and I love this off the shoulder sleeves. It is so flattering and the right size and length as well. I've tried on other ones that were like a little bit way too long, too dramatic, and it got really weird in my opinion. The train on this is also dramatic enough for me, and I love the florals embroidery on the bodice and how it fades into the rest of the dress. When I hear summer wedding, this is the kind of dress that I automatically think about. It's the off the shoulder, the light airy material, and kind of like a see-through bodice with florals as well. And finally, for the last dress, it is this plain strapless dress without pockets that I am clearly looking for. And this one is basically just as simple as it can get. I did like the train and the buttons, of course. If you notice in my other videos, I just keep talking about the buttons, and I love that. This one goes all the way down to the train, and it's just very simple. I think this one is actually my size, so I knew exactly what it would look like on me, and it was just a lot easier to envision, especially at the bust and waist area. You just know how it's going to sit on your body, so this was probably in the top 3 as well. So going over all the dresses I tried, honestly between dress 1 and 2, I like dress 1 a lot more. Even though dress 2 wasn't like the sample size for me, I think overall dress 1 just accentuated everything a lot more, especially the neckline and the nice low back. In regards to dress 3 and 4, definitely number 3, because of my comment on dress number 4 of it looking like a lingerie piece. I don't know if that's just me or not, but for sure I feel like dress 3 also has a lot more things going on. The bodice, I feel like, just is the statement part, although the materials of both of these dresses I am a little bit weary of. I also do prefer something a little bit more dramatic, more of like an obvious A-line rather than this kind of just sitting on my waist and then going straight down. Dress 5 and 6 are pretty neck and neck, but dress 6 is basically dress 3 but like a different finish on it, so I mean, I'm bound to like that, but in comparison to the glittery sparkly dress number 5, I would say dress 5 supersedes number 6 for that reason, because that material and glitter finish is just so different. And overall, I feel like dress 5 just cinches in my waist a lot more. And between dress 7 and dress 8, honestly, I like them both a lot, but if I had to pick, it would be dress 7 because there is a lot more going on. Dress 8 is just way too plain, even though I do like it just in general as a dress. But again, I guess this is probably something I could wear like a shorter dress to my bridal shower or the bachelorette, something like that. But for the wedding day, I would definitely go with dress 7. Now, taking an overall look at all the 8 dresses that I tried on, I would say my favorites are dress number 1, 3, 5, and 7. Coincidentally, all the odd numbers out of the 8 dresses that I tried. Let me know which one you guys like the most and which one you guys would probably pick between all these 8 dresses. If I had to pick my most favorite, I think I would probably go with dress number 3. And that concludes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more wedding content, and of course, as always, if you guys haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video.